that in testing because I'll remove the whole testing one. So then I don't need to hop around my project and just remove them one by one. So let's go here with import. We're looking for gallery one from, and in this case, we're looking in the examples. And of course, the file name is gallery. And then it's not going to be an author. We'll simply go here with a gallery. So now, of course, we should see the heading too. But of course, I do need to restart, I guess, or I guess refresh. And there it is. Now I have my simple gallery component. Now, since I want to have a bit better CSS, I'll also set up a page here. So I'm going to go with the main with a class of page. Again, that's just a CSS class that just makes sure that we have navbar on the top and the footer is all the way in the bottom. And once we have this set up in place, now, of course, we'll head back to the sandbox and see how we can get that dynamic data that the Gatsby image component is looking for. All right. And once we have our setup in place, now let's set up the query where we'll get the data that the Gatsby image plugin is looking for. And as a side note, I'm not going to need this graph URL here, so I'm going to delete that one. Now, as far as the setup, once again, select everything and just remove because I want to start from the scratch. And then we're looking for all file. Okay. And in this case, again, gives me all of these suggestions. That's not what I want. And I don't want the filter yet. Don't worry. In a second, we'll set it up. And then I don't think I'll need the total count. So the only one that I'll leave is this one, the name. So basically, I just want to showcase what we're getting back. We get all of these files. Great. Now what? Well, now if we drill down, we can see that we have this child image sharp. And I know that the field name is somewhat interesting. I get it. I was also surprised the first time I saw that one, but this is where we get the info. And if we open this up, then we notice that we have fixed and fluid. So these ones we used in the Gatsby version 2. And now we have this new one. So this new one is Gatsby image data. Now notice how it has way more arguments, and we'll cover them in a second. Just keep in mind that effectively this is a object that provides all the data that the Gatsby image is looking for. And if you remember, when we talked about the images, I said that the setup is almost the same, meaning for the static image and the Gatsby image. And the difference is simply how we pass in this data. For instance, when it comes to